Your TV sets.
There's nothing wrong. We're guerrilla radio. We're dark webbing it.
Yeah, the set got bombed out. I got flash burned on my eyeballs via UV lamp, so I gotta keep the light down. And we don't want Che Guevara's forces to see us.
Yeah. We're on the run from the same place as usual, but we've been using these things for barricades and the blackout windows.
It's ridiculous how like he was hailed as like such a revolutionary by like, 90s boys and girls when he was just like a brutal.
The T-shirts just sold so well.
Yeah. Dude, I remember I made when Randy Blythe from Lamb of God got arrested when he allegedly kicked that fan in the face off the stage when he rushed it and he died. I made like a red, black and white version of that, except it said Free Blythe. And I think Basic Records used it on one of their like just daily Facebook posts, and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. I got that from me.
I did that.
Oh man, I look like...
I was really hoping you get the full-on like Stevie Wonder glasses.
I don't have any. These are the only sunglasses I got.
They didn't give you a send home pair? Like I thought they used to give you send home pairs where it's just the big blocks.
This is just for my own comfort. Like I'm not going to get any damage or anything like that. It's just strictly comfort. Like staring at something that is especially
it's irritating.
Like white lights particularly, which we're surrounded by.
Yeah. No,
usually,
I know. I got my eyes dilated.
I didn't get them dilated.
I thought you said you did get them dilated.
No, I thought I was going to get them dilated, and that's why I had my pops drive me to both my appointments, because I didn't know if I was coming back just fucking, black hole sun in it. So, they didn't, but do you know what they did do? This is the fucking strangest thing. They put this yellow dyed liquid in my eyeballs, and it has a numbing agent in it, so it's like Novocaine for your eyeballs. It takes a little... It's just like dropping eye drops in there, then all of a sudden, like, your eyes start going numb. And it was an experience altogether new to me. And then they put you in the fucking Clockwork Orange eyedropper station where they examine your eyeballs. You put your chin in it, and your forehead up against this, and they're like, keep your eyes open.
Did they do a pressure chest?
Yes.
Pressure. That shit is fucking
so weird, dude.
Yeah, I know.
It's this little blue dot, and it's just getting closer and closer. You're just like,
it just
this
touches.
Motherfucker. Yeah,
it just touches, and you're like, oh, I don't like that. Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't hurt, but it's like, I could go the rest of my life.
It's a thing going straight at your eyeball. It's just uncomfortable.
You ever see Fire in the Sky?
No, I don't think so.
There's a scene in it where it's an alien abduction movie, and they drag this guy down a hallway and put him on a chair, and they put a needle in his eyeball.
Oh, no, I did see this.
Oh, God. Let me switch over there to the PNP.
Yeah, I saw this. I saw this, yeah.
Dude, that was a scary alien abduction movie, man.
Yeah, I remember this.
Although, when you look at the alien, like, go to that guy. Yeah, some Groot-looking motherfucker. Those are the aliens.
Yeah, aliens weren't the scary part. This shit was.
What was that? Oh, let me see. Oh, yeah, the eyeball operation.
Yeah.
It's like some shit out of Hellraiser.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had, like, the Roswell aliens were just, like, their breathing suits. That's what people thought, like, the Roswell. They had, like, the big black eye things, but they're just spacesuits, dude. They're just spacesuits. Oh, I left that up while you pulled that up for a second.
What? Oh, the
Cartoon Network thing. No, I took it down already. So what's been going on with you, dude?
I got the hockey and all that shit, but
I got caught in a hockey loop this past weekend, just like watching YouTube hockey videos. Not instructionals, but like highlights, and I wound up on just like
you went deep
brutal ejections, part 1 through 6. Just fucking dudes' heads bouncing off ice.
Yep.
Just like every other 2 seconds, just like, oh.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Stanley Cup playoffs started going on. You got me actually playing hockey. It's just been a lot of exercise going on, but not too much has been going on. I did get sick, obviously.
Yeah, we both got sick. So
a little bit.
We haven't done a show in like a month. This is like the longest we've gone without doing one.
Yeah.
And like we both were like sick. I was sick, and then he had hockey, and then
I was sick that week too.
Yeah. And then there was like the holiday and shit.
Yeah, Memorial Day was sweet.
I almost called it off this week though, because of this whole eyeball thing.
Yeah.
What'd you do your Memorial Day weekend? I didn't do shit.
I hung out with the boys, and we grilled up some brats. We bought like a huge aluminum tin, filled it with sauerkraut, beer, soaked the brats, seared the brats, put them back in the aluminum tin on a heat source to keep it all nice and hot. It was delicious.
Sounds like it. I bought a bunch of hamburgers and just like ate them. I had a fucking boil on my ass cheek. Yeah.
I haven't had a boil in ages.
Dude, they're no fun. I'm glad it was there though. That was like one of the least worst places.
I don't think I've had one of those since I was a little kid. I had one on my leg.
Dude, I had one, in between the hush puppies and the leg, just in the leg armpit, and then one in my armpit. They were both just terrible. Terrible. Like the first time I got one was in the armpit, and I was trying the medieval thing where they, like, you heat up the bottle, and then you try to like stick the neck of it on there, and then cool the bottle so it sucks the innards out. Mm-hmm. It's just like
use suction to get it out.
Yeah.
Or at least get a good head going.
I mean, got it eventually, but just terrible. Boil talk.
I haven't had one of those in ages.
Send us your boils. Don't do that.
You never got into those like popping videos, right?
Oh God, I don't know how people can fucking watch those.
They have a whole TV show based on it around it now. It's called Dr. Pimple Popper or something.
Dude, no. Cannot fucking understand. Like it's mainly girls. I've mainly seen girls who like that, and they'll post that shit to Facebook, and it's just like, I don't need to see that.
I did see one recently because it gets on. It gets around on the internet, but it was like, okay, I know you've seen guys with like these like strawberry noses. They're just like, they look like they got chewed up by like a dog. You know what I'm talking about? Like their nose just looks like mangled. It's like filled with pock marks, and it's like
maybe
she basically was just like scraping this dude's nose and like, there's a lot of face grease in there. You've never seen like a strawberry nose?
Oh my God, what are you looking up? I'm gonna vet this before I. It's literally a person with a strawberry for a nose. Okay. Oh, you mean those sebaceous filaments
like
or whatever?
This right here.
Oh my God, is that Jimmy Durante?
I don't know. Something like this, you know?
That looks like Steve-O's fucking man thong. Not the Steve-O we know, the Steve-O from Jackass.
Yeah, I don't know the medical name for this, but
cauliflower nose. Just gonna hate on.
They just got like larger noses, and they're kind of mangled a little bit. Strawberry nose like that.
Oh man, that's like a Popeye nose, man.
Rhino FEMA. Yeah, but she was just like scraping it with like a fucking
toothbrush,
like a dental pick, and it was just like shearing this like bacon grease out of the nose. I don't know how else to describe it, dude.
Is it like cleaning a bulldog's fucking face flaps and getting the stuff out of there or something? Does it just have like so many nooks and crannies and crevices that?
It's the video is entitled, I think, like removing blackheads, but it was just like. It reminded me of when you have like ground beef and you don't drain all the fat and it's like stuck, there's like stuff at the bottom of the container. It was like that, and it was just like shooting out of the nose from the pressure.
I had plenty of that, just not on the bottom of the container. Then
It was disgusting.
definitely had fat. I had to reheat and then dump. That's just kind of gross to look at, and you're like, I'm eating that.
The
It's
fat.
so good though. It's just so delicious.
Yeah, man. I don't think I've been here since B's birthday. When and did
When was that?
that was the 18th. It's been a long time. So, what have you all missed? Work stuff.
Pretty much, dude.
A lot of work stuff, and I
burnt my eyeballs out at work. I had a job from hell that I was trying to do that just would not go right. This week in particular, but man, I'd take long-houred shit weeks that are short over just stretched out normal weeks.
My weeks are definitely stretched out. I got my resignation letter typed up though.
Yeah, you said that already.
Yeah, I'm sending it in Monday though.
Oh, really? Monday?
Yeah.
What you gonna do after?
I am gonna hear back from the admissions office next week. I'm gonna go find myself a real easy job, basically.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. You ever get anybody who just like gets their retinas burned out of their skull testing electrical equipment there?
No.
Electrocuted to.
No, we had a guy hook 2 positive and this guy basically took 2 inputs. So he took like 2 positive ends of a battery and plugged them into a transformer. Like I'm trying to describe this for people that don't really understand electricity. Basically, he took 2 water hoses that were turned on and he plugged them into something and tried to get this thing to work. And it obviously didn't work, and it probably really damaged this piece of equipment.
I thought you were gonna say damaged him.
No, he got lucky. He has electrocuted himself, though. He has more technical know-how than me, so that's why he got hired. So.
Do you have any of those guys who have electrocuted themselves so many times you just watch them do it, like not intentionally?
He's one of them.
And they're just like doesn't even phase them.
He's one of them. I'm not around too many of the guys doing electrical tests, but that guy shocked himself enough that I'm sure that's exactly how it is.
It's like taking the snake venom slowly over the course of your life.
Oh, did you ever watch the TV show Farscape?
Yes,
Did you like it or hate it?
both. It's like once you binge and you get to the 4th season, you kind of ask yourself, what the fuck am I doing with my life? What the fuck am I watching right now? Because it is cool at the beginning. Isn't that the one with John Crichton?
Yeah.
Astronaut from Earth.
So I was like, I need a new sci-fi show. So I tried out Babylon 5.
That one's cool. It's campy.
It's like prototype Deep Space Nine, basically, and
except worse.
yeah, all the conflicts are politic based.
The Farscape.
So I got through the first season of that, and I didn't really settle on it. Jesus, excuse me. Farscape, though, I hated that show when I was younger. I absolutely did not like it, and now watching it, the first season, I was like, this isn't actually that bad, and it's kind of cool because there isn't like any CGI. It's a lot of
it's all Jim Henson's Muppets.
Yeah, it's Jim Henson Muppets and stuff, which I have a real greater respect for.
You have that little wormy guy.
You have Rigel, this like little gremlin.
You got the fucking like
ship pilot.
Almost seems like he's supposed to be a dwarf with like the face tentacles.
Dargo.
You got the hot gray chick.
She weirds me out a little bit. Just the way she moves. She's just like... She just like does weird head bobbles and like 360-degree rotations.
Just trying to make up for depth perception, man.
Yeah.
It's like the dogs
Yeah,
trying to
she's
fucking hear
always
ya.
she always has like no depth perception. That's exactly what it's like.
Depth perception.
Depth perception. But like I said, I have like a lot more appreciation for that show because it has so little CGI, especially now and today where everything's green screen, body blasting, and Photoshop, and whatever else.
Although there's a lot of shit now that's getting to the point where it's like you can't even tell. Nobody told you, you wouldn't even know. Like down to the point where if design hasn't finalized like their costume concepts, they'll just CGI in it later.
Well, shit, Samsung can get a picture of you now and make you say whatever they want.
Oh, right, that fucking deepfake thing?
Yep.
That's not even a Samsung thing. That's like a consumer... You can do that on a consumer-grade computer. That's why it's been such like a big deal thing. I saw this really creepy video of Bill Hader doing an excellent impersonation of Arnold Schwarzenegger because he actually has like original stuff to say in the Arnold Schwarzenegger voice, not just like get to the chopper. But somebody made a deep fake video of him on Conan, and it's Bill Hader's face, and when he slips into the Arnold character, they replace his with Arnold's face, and it's like so seamless. It's like you don't even notice it happening, but you see it, and it's like Arnold's face. It's like, that's creepy.
Yeah.
That's amazing, but it's creepy.
I thought Samsung was the guys that like developed that, or
No. It was just like I don't know if it was them.
they have an official program now or something.
They might have something officially for that, but I believe that stemmed out of people wanting to make pornography with their favorite person's face on it.
Saw an article about that too.
Yeah.
It's the facial recognition finder on social media. You upload the video and they find them for you.
That one's different, but that's fucking creepy.
Yeah, it is. It's messed up.
It's like, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
They want to know their favorite. You're my favorite.
That is super creepy.
I know. You're my favorite. I have to find you. Yeah, a little disturbing. But those are the dark times we live in.
Yeah, future shock. More future shock. Oh, is this one? Oh, I showed you this. I sent you this fucking thing saying that Cartoon Network got hacked to show a Brazilian stripper, and you texted me back. You're like, nice.
And you're like, it's a male stripper. I was like, no.
It's fucking Ricardo, dude. That's the one that fucking Shinobi has as his profile picture. That's become a meme. I don't know if you know that, but that Ricardo male stripper thing is a meme. It's almost like
oh, there's a link right here to his meme status.
Oh Jesus, I don't know if we can show this.
I don't.
Sign in and confirm your age. We're not going to show Ricardo on the podcast. But
I can't sign in.
It's basically the new fucking Rickroll, where you start a video and then it's like, oh, I got Ricardo'd.
No.
It's kind of like one of those things. It's like, guy, you're gay now.
Yeah, this guy hacked Cartoon Network and did that.
When was it during? I forgot. This one was so old.
He only hacked a few countries.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, yeah.
UK and Russia.
Bummer.
Also, attack affected Brazil, Czech, Denmark, Germany, Hungary, Italy, Mexico, Middle East, Africa, the Netherlands, Norway, Poland. That's a lot of countries. Poland, Romania, Turkey.
Pretty much everywhere but here.
Yeah. Because we got the greatest internet defenses from our very stable genius.
Have you ever heard about that story? I think it was someplace like a WGN in Chicago where that guy hacked this like the broadcast feed sometime in the late 80s and just like did this this Max Headroom thing. It's got like a Max Headroom mask on, and like the background is just somebody like holding a piece of cardboard, and it's like shifting back and forth. They're trying to like imitate the Max Headroom like setting. Do you even know who Max Headroom is?
Nope.
He's that fucking like
whoosh, weird. That was all that went right over my head.
Max Headroom was like a like digital VJ character in the 80s, and he'd host like a music video program. And they just like did this like really weird like video editing, so he was like super twitchy.
This guy.
Yeah, that's max headroom.
They made his hair look like a Ken doll.
Well, he's fake. He's supposed to be like an AI almost. So somebody had like a rubber.
But
max,
it's a real
person.
makeup. Yeah.
Like you'd probably recognize the actor, but somebody hacked like a WGN in Chicago, and just did this thing where they had like this max headroom thing and a voice synthesizer. They're just like rocking back and forth, like saying some gibberish you could not understand. And then I think like some time passed by and they hacked back in again on the same night. And it was a video of him doing like the same thing. And somebody had like stuck their ass under the side of the frame and he was like spanking it.
Oh, that's why this guy was max headroom?
Yep,
Matt Frewer?
that guy was max headroom. What else was he in?
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff, but it's like you can't name any of it.
I swear he was in Starscape, Supernatural, all kinds of stuff.
He's one of those guys.
Hercules. He was in Altered Carbon.
Ooh, goddamn bunch of ninja crap.
Bunch of ninja crap with Sam Raimi.
Oh, what a terrible show. I'm kind of stoked for The Mandalorian. Is fucking my boy Bill Burr's gonna be in it. He posted this, like they showed a fucking trailer, and for a split second there's this fucking bald guy, and I was like, I swear to God, that's Bill Burr. And then a couple days later, he posted, it's like, yeah, I'm about to give old Boba Fett the right there, Fred. So I was like, yeah, that's fucking cool. He got like a cool acting gig on a TV series.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
I'm stoked for Godzilla. It comes out tomorrow. Yesterday?
No, yeah, it was yesterday.
I know it's out this weekend. I'm going to go see it this weekend.
I would go see it, except, retinas.
Except I can't see good.
I can see. It's just a little blurry. It just hurts to see.
I believe that.
Retinas are fine though. They're saying no permanent damage. God damn that fucking.
So have you seen the new Disney amusement Star Wars Land?
The fucking $1 billion
Star Wars Foreverland? Yeah, did you see that?
I did.
What do you think?
I mean, it looks pretty cool, but I'd feel like it's one of those things you'd go there and you'd be like, well, saw that. I don't know.
A guy at work was going to take his kid. He said $200 for a lightsaber, $42 drinks. If you're there with your pass for over 4 hours, the stormtroopers come and remove you.
Do they have like a timer on it?
I don't know how they keep track of it, but the passes are only for a few hours.
They probably have like a active. There's a place in New Berlin that does this stuff where they make the festival wristbands, so they can like instead of track you and I hate talking about this stuff with RFID because then the fucking conspiracy theorists come out. It's like, oh, the RFID stuff is they're tracking you so they know where you can go and they can read your minds. Fucking
our ASICs.
It's just so they don't have to fucking do barcodes individually. They could just pass through a field, and it's a small electromagnetic field, and it's active, and then it becomes inactive. So it's as you pass through checkpoints. So I guess
then they grab you.
Yeah, but I guess they could you could go past a reed field and.
So if I go through an Imperial checkpoint at Star Wars Land, bear with me, and they, sir, your 4 hours are up, and I say this isn't the attendant, or this isn't the.
Nope, you're out. Those are your 2 fucking times.
What do you call somebody that's enjoying it? A tourist? I'm not the tourist you're looking for, or I'm not the patron you're looking for.
Okay.
Do I get a free pass?
No.
Does he repeat it back to me?
A nice try or something like that. Well, they say something clever.
Yeah, no, Jedi.
At least those guys get to maybe talk through a voice changer and don't have to be fucking Minnie Mouse and just be like, "Whoa, whoa, I'm roasting alive inside of a mouse. It would help me." Could you? That sounds like
I
the
love that from
worst.
Futurama.
Good job.
The cheese moon. At least I have my self-respect. And Bender just like shoves that rock in his eyeball or something.
He's like, oh, what a great show. I was talking about that with a coworker when they go on the robot ride in that thing, because they don't remember.
The whalers on the moon?
Yeah, the whalers on the moon, and then they had that fucking thing for the honeymooners, because they don't know how they got to the moon in the first place in this, like, this future. And on the ride, it's just a scene from the honeymooners. It's like, one of these days, bam, zoom, straight to the moon. And at the time, I thought that was just kind of funny because they were just like referencing something, but I did not know that was referring to domestic abuse. Basically. That thing was like way before my time. Hey, now that everybody's dragon show has ended stupidly, as they say.
Did you finish Game of Thrones?
Yep. It was weak, but I wasn't all up in arms in it. But
yeah, honestly, I don't lay this out of the way. I don't watch Game of Thrones. I try to watch Game of Thrones. I don't get into it. Whatever. But everyone that I've talked to is like, yeah. There's literally two camps of the people I've talked to. One was, honestly, how did you think it was going to end? The expectations were so high, like, be realistic. Mm-hmm. And the other camp was, I mean, it wasn't the perfect ending, but, like, it was fine.
Yeah.
Like, people that I've interacted with in real life, I haven't met that many that were, like, totally destroyed by it. And these are guys that read the books and stuff, so.
Yeah.
I'm haven't watched it, but my opinion right now kind of leans towards I don't see how your expectations could have been met for some grandiose.
Well, I feel like that's
perfect ending.
That's people's own damn fault a lot of the times. If you just let your expectations manifest something into something it could never be, then of course you're going to be disappointed. But
unless it's Star Wars, you better get it right, buddy.
Honestly, the only one is just that Last Jedi, man. You can hack the rest of the stuff. It has pretty same flavor to me. It's just that Last Jedi is the one pockmark on it for me. That one was just tone deaf to. It's like, have you watched any of the other Star Wars movies, man? Like, what? What are you doing?
Come on, man.
Come on, man. What I was gonna say though is usually that's when everybody dumps their Hobo Go fucking subscriptions. They played it smart this time because they got some of us to stay with this fucking great series. It's a docudrama, so it's like not a documentary, but it's about Chernobyl.
Oh yeah, there's some guy at work that's all about it. That's perfect
so good.
for you.
It is so good.
Yeah,
it's fucking great. Like the fucking flesh melting in it is fucking brutal. Like,
yeah, the guy I work with, he's like, that's pretty much how it would be.
Yeah,
he's like, because he was like a Navy nuke guy. He's like, that's pretty accurate.
Yep, you touch the nuke stuff, you melt slowly. God, that seems like the new worst death to me. Is just
nuke stuff.
Yeah, being irradiated and then slowly melting outside.
That
of
would
like
be
3
terrible.
weeks.
Also,
what they were saying
being trapped in a boat, not
a submarine on a
not when it's sinking, but if an engine room malfunction happens and the steam vents burst open, they seal you in a room. There's no way they're going to open it up because it would fill the entire ship with steam, and you literally get roasted until your skin also falls off.
Damn. But that's at least like quick. The nuclear stuff is like the way they described it was it is like a slow death of just your body parts just basically breaking down to the point where your veins break down and they can't even administer your pain medication to you anymore.
Yep. Jesus Louises.
I mean, at that point, it'd just be like, just do it, man.
Yeah.
Just do it, man.
That's how, is that Battlefield 3? the Russian guy in story mode has radiation poisoning, and he's at that stage, and he just shoots himself. It's one of the characters you play. It's a very solemn, somber mission.
It's probably like one of the few things that I could think of that it's like if I was at that stage with that kind of thing, yeah, probably just do it in.
Yeah, that's a hard pass.
Yeah, please don't nuke us.
Nukes are bad. Okay.
Dude, there's this...
It's really good power source, though.
You want to hear a crazy conspiracy theory here? There's this thing that says Russia allegedly found out how to basically create almost like a underground mole video or vehicle that basically superheats rock and is able to just like not quickly like a graboid or some shit like that, but can like dig through
like
rock.
a graboid. I like that reference.
Like it could dig through rock almost like a little vehicle that you could ride in, and that they've like through the ocean floor have like slipped nukes into America.
What is this, fucking Command and Conquer? That's some fucking Nod versus GDI bullshit from Tiberian Sun.
There's this cool YouTube channel called Dark Docs where it's like the presentation of it is all done really well, but it's like, ooh, it's kind of spooky. It's kind of like Cloak and Dagger. It
sounds like a UPN 24 late night TV show.
Usually they're pretty good and compelling, and there's some like stuff that's like factual in there, but the last one he did was about the fucking Russian mole vehicles nuclear fucking devices.
Grasping at straws here, eh, bud?
It's like, well, that's what happens when you fucking try to put a video out every day. Every fucking day. You
he's a daily?
Yeah. Well, no, not one of the... He isn't. I was going to comment on this because I have some software called YNAB, which stands for You Need a Budget, and it's just budgeting software. And holy shit, they just send you daily emails, and I just haven't bothered to unsubscribe them yet, but I see them in there, and it's just like, dude, you're just sending this shit to fucking just send me something every day.
I hate you.
It's trying to be this like really constructive budgeting device. Like there's some sort of like fucking guru where like the software is really good, and if you use it, it's fucking
YNAB,
nice.
this one right here.
Yeah.
Oh, YNAB?
YNAB. You need a budget. But they fucking sent one. It's like, don't make decisions ever. And I was like, what? That's just like clickbaity email titles. It got me in just to like, not to fucking get advice, but to like see what kind of bullshit is this going to be.
So do you have a budget that you created within the 34 days or whatever, or what?
Oh, no. What do you mean? It's just their trial thing. I've had this software forever.
You bought it?
No, I bought it when you could buy it and not subscribe to it. Like,
it's a subscription
It
service
is now. But I bought
originally it was a buy it once.
Yeah, I bought it on Steam on a Steam sale. It was like $10.
Shit, this was on Steam?
Yeah, that's how I heard about it.
Huh. Now what's the subscription fee?
Yep, because you got to make that cheddar.
Yeah,
man.
what's the fee for the subscription now?
I think it's like $14 or something like that.
A month or a year?
A month.
Put that into your budget.
But that's the unfortunate thing that, unfortunately, most software is going that way, because if you sell somebody something...
money.
Yeah. If you sell somebody something, you're not getting any more money.
Thanks, World of Warcraft. You scumbags!
Yeah. Get this shit, though. That's the thing, though. That's, like, actively being developed and maintained for people.
YNAB is probably not had an update.
Yeah, it's like an interactive thing where it's like a community, and the community is curated.
Yeah.
Like, that's worth some money. But, like, software, it's like, okay, you fixed a bug on this tool tip and gave me the ability to duplicate layers and keep them locked together. Yeah. Thanks. Where I was going with this is... Adobe made a statement sometime recently that you are technically in the violation of their terms and services if you use old software that has already been updated.
Everyone was like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. I don't know if there's actually been anything where they tried to persecute somebody, but like a lot of people who are artists are like, I have like files that I need that version to use because I've tried it on another version and it breaks my shit.
Yeah.
That is fucking bullshit though. Like,
Yeah, there's agencies. Well, my agency doesn't use Adobe anymore. We use Nitro, hot garbage program, but
what's
that's
Nitro?
part of the reason why Nitro is just hot garbage. Don't even Google it.
What is Nitro?
Don't even give them 2 cents of your thought.
Okay.
It's a PDF reader. It's
Oh.
very terrible.
Well, Adobe PDF is just, it's free. Like,
My company does not use Adobe
why? Because we just don't
because
use.
they suck.
Okay.
And this is why I'm leaving them forever. They are fucking little twerps.
Oh, I got something. Remind me after we're finished recording this. I have something to tell you about your company. It's an interesting little tidbit. I can't say it here.
I hope it's a good hot scoop for me.
Kind of. Yeah.
Did you get somebody working for you from there or what? No? Okay.
No.
We'll leave it there. So did you watch any of the... If you're watching hockey clips, did you watch any of the Stanley Cup so far or what?
I was going to watch the first game because I had off Monday, Tuesday, but I was so fucking wiped out those 2 days. I just like slept the days away.
Because the game 3 starts in a minute.
Really?
Yep.
You can just throw it on in the background without any sound.
You don't think it'll eat up our stream?
Oh, yeah. We'll see.
But anyway, I was just gonna ask if you watched any of the Cup finals, if you were watching hockey clips, because I assume you started watching hockey clips because it's probably like a news article or something.
No, it was
No?
just in my YouTube feed.
Mm.
Just in the YouTube feed. It was just like, some congealed whatever you're into goodness that YouTube is great for that somebody's just put together. I think it was that channel Canucks Fan 77 or something like that.
He's a great guy. Keep him around.
But god damn.
What's going on here?
Are you doing an illicit stream? Don't we both have the NHL package thing?
You can't watch the... I could not watch the NHL games through NHL TV because we're in a blackout zone. You had to have NBC because it's a national broadcast.
All right, fuck 'em. Find something illegal.
So go fuck yourself. I paid $100 a month, and it literally said...
$100 a month?
Or sorry, $100 for a year. I misspoke there
I was
severely.
like, what? I got to go back and check my bank statement. I at least bought it well into the season. It was like $60, something.
Yeah, well, I'm out here. I buy it at the beginning of the season. I watch all these regular season games. So like, oh, don't worry, you'll be able to watch the playoffs. Okay. Try to watch one of the playoff games I want. You can't watch this. If you want to watch this, you can watch it on NBC Sports.
Actually, don't they clearly state regular season?
It says you can watch playoff games too. Small subtext. As long as you're not inside a blackout zone. So it was just like, okay, that's great.
So
Thanks.
what'd you do? Did you turn on NBC or did you look up a stream or you go to
Well,
V-Dubs?
NBC doesn't let you watch it for free. NBC lets you watch 2 minutes of the game before they're like, you got to get our subscription service.
Oh, you mean online?
Yeah. And you know what I did? Just went back to what's easy. Because it's the same thing that's happening with my my video streaming services. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, all that shit. Everything's all spread out now. I'm thinking about just going back to just being a dark webber. It's too much now. I can't keep up with... I got the shows I want to watch are all spread out all over the place, and it's almost expensive as just getting cable attached to my internet bill.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. They might start slapping people with heftier fines for that too.
I'm sure they will. It's just they don't know how to make things. Well, they don't care about making it simpler for the consumer. Right now, I'm settling on Amazon Prime for streaming. They have a lot of good stuff.
Really? Amazon Prime?
They have fucking riff tracks. They got Mystery Science Theater. They got tons of just garbage movies that I love watching. I can watch Deadwood. I can watch Farscape. I can watch Babylon 5. I can watch Star Trek.
It's like dude, there's so much bad shit on there. Like, not good, bad. Like, bad.
Oh, yeah, there's garbage bad stuff, and there's funny sci-fi movie stuff, like the movie Sharkman. That movie was hilarious.
Okay, I'd probably watch that. I was trying to like think about something just to be like, I'm not trying to watch that fucking shit, but I'm totally trying to fucking watch this shit, dude. Like, I've had Amazon Prime for a long time, and like some odd shows, like it was good for the old like documentaries about
like this movie,
massive sea tankers on the Discovery Channel.
This movie has 2.1 stars on IMDb, and it has some great names in here. Like, what's going on here?
What?
Really? They don't have
all right. Had you up there, but
they're not going to show the actors that were in here
because they're not real, Stefan.
Terrible IMDb page.
Okay, dude. All right. I was gonna ask you, between the last time I saw you,
William Forsythe's in it,
I don't know the fuck that is.
and Jeffrey Combs.
You're still talking about this thing that you fucking stumbled to deliver. You like pulled it up, and you're just like, "What is this? What are the names?"
I watched the movie. It was fuck you.
What about the movie? What about the movie?
The movie was hilarious. It's about a mad scientist on a tropical island who combines man and shark to make the ultimate being.
A shark man.
Yes, and it eats his. It eats those who shunned him from the science world.
I mean, sounds like typical science fiction fare.
Yeah, typical sci-fi D-list movie.
Sounds like one of those movies where that Riff Tracks did, where the guy makes the plant monster on the island, and he has that Japanese lady that he's is betrothed or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're just like hanging out at the beach. It's like, oh, you work too much. And then he makes a plant monstrosity. This fucking movies are terrible, dude. Terrible. I don't know if I could hack them without the fucking the commentary, man.
I think you could handle Sharkman. And Ice Spiders. Ice Spiders was pretty good.
Those two things don't work. Those don't work together.
What were you going to ask me, though?
Oh, okay. So,
Jesus.
Before we had seen each other last, you said you were reading the Mueller Report.
Oh, yeah, I finished that.
Yeah, did you finish it, the redacted version? Because then they came out with the less redacted version. There was like a version.
I have the version I read was redacted. I don't know if it was heavier or less redacted.
They came out with a version that was
the
like
one I
less
read
redacted.
was just as damning as was just as damaging to Trump and his little group of cronies. Mm-hmm. Like, if you read it, I don't see how you could.
Did you see Robert Mueller's statement this week, though? He gave his first and only statement.
I did. I watched it on C-SPAN.
C-SPAN.
Dude, C-SPAN's just the straight delivery. There's nothing else.
I thought you were just going to say something like, C-SPAN's the shit, dude. It's the straight dope.
Well, it's awesome. A straight delivery. Like, I watched a congressional battle, too, on there, which was fucking hilarious. I forgot what Republican congressman was on there, but he was like, "This is all Obama's fault." They were talking about the Mueller report. This guy's just like, "This is all Obama's fault. It's all his fault that they were able to get inside the election during his term because he was weak and pathetic." And it was just like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, seriously, it's just...
He's just bad for his own team, man.
Yeah, it's just...
I thought it was... I don't know, there's like almost like subtle propaganda videos about that stuff on YouTube. So I was watching this fucking It just like came through. I kind of like surf through YouTube, kind of see like what comes up, and just like put it in the queue. Because the phone, when you do it through like a Chromecast, and you just do it off your phone, you can just be like, oh, that looks interesting, and you can put it in a queue, and it'll start playing, almost like just like a random assortment of videos, like you were talking about, like that Hulu needs to do.
Yeah.
Like just make a TV broadcast and series of your stuff.
The stuff you like, yeah.
But there's this one, it was like this chick, and I should go and check out the rest of her videos and see if they're just as fucking hacky. This chick like commentates over videos and assesses people on their body language. And they were doing that with the fucking... the
Mueller?
Yeah. And it was like, okay, I was like listening to this. I had listened to about half of it. I was like, okay, obviously you have an agenda that you are so subtly trying to push through your fucking YouTube hackery.
For Mueller's statement,
Yeah.
it really came across as, I fucking gave you all the information. You all need to read the report, including the citizens of the United States. Like, it's there. You can read it.
It's like,
if you're
I
fucking
can't-
lazy, you can get audio readings of it. There's a more verbatim audio reading that because I read it, and then I got the verbatim like audio reading to listen to at work, because it's hard to process how that kind of information is formatted for the average person. So I listened to it on audio too. So that's available if you're not big on reading. It's like a 400-page document. Two parts.
How many weeks do I have to wait to get the Mueller report as read by Benedict Cumberbatch?
I don't know if he'll ever do that. He should, though. But like Mueller basically stood up there and he's just like, y'all need to read this shit. I did not say this man is innocent. I'm also telling you that I don't have...
It's like, I can't say what you want me to say directly.
Yeah, I can't say what I want you to say, but I can tell you that I didn't say he's innocent. Read this, make your own determination, and do your job, because I am not allowed to charge... I'm not allowed to charge him. That's not what my job was. My job was to collect all this evidence and then give it to somebody to do what they may or may not do with it.
Yeah, I think his most like damning like he essentially says it, but he doesn't say it. He says, if we thought that Mr. Trump did not commit a crime,
I would have said so.
We would have said so. That is like skirting around it as cleanly as you can.
Yeah.
That is just like in the reverse. It's like non-heinous.
Yeah.
You know?
And I mean, you... Wow. I'm
Like,
like...
you dying today?
No, I'm just...
Is this cold air? Is it drying you out?
It's just weird. I don't know why I'm coughing so much here.
You need a mint?
But you read the report. The entire first part of the report says election was compromised. We were compromised by Russian hackers who infiltrated Hillary's emails. Then they sold them.
Russian hackers meaning hacking computers, not YouTube hacks.
Russian hackers and a disinformation campaign. So
Yep.
Russia bought out troll farms. They used their actual intelligence agency. That's like us using the CIA to attack somebody. And they used both of those in conjunction to spread disinformation on Facebook, including groups
Not just Facebook, but social media.
Yeah.
They basically
and I'm not just talking about right-wing stuff. They manipulated Black Lives Matter. They manipulated both sides. And then they hacked the emails. They made a bunch of fake accounts, which were retweeted by people like Trump and his team, like Kushner and all these other guys, Trump Jr., all those people.
Well, what they would do with Twitter specifically is they would manipulate their algorithm with botnets until eventually a torrent of real people would pick up on the story.
That's the entire disinformation campaign. Then they hacked the emails.
And if you guys want to watch more on if you guys want to watch more on that subject, go check out a YouTube channel called Smarter Every Day. He has a really good 3-part series about Facebook, about YouTube, and about Twitter and manipulation on those 3 platforms, specifically as far as these botnets.
So they do various, even outside the botnets, there's other stuff. It's all covered in the report. But in short, then they hack the emails. They try to give the emails to Trump's team. Trump's team in the reports just like, oh, we just like couldn't get together, you know, like it was just a bunch of really bad phone tag. We never actually got together with them. But you know who they go through? They go through Julian Assange. And they give Julian Assange the WikiLeaks stuff. I don't know why. Isn't it coincidence that
And he's
arrested now?
Right now? Yeah.
Yeah, he was the middleman, and now he's
pending extradition.
Yeah, he was the middleman that they went through to get all these emails and shit released. And that's like the entire first part, is how everything was compromised, how they had all these meetings that I don't know how you could be playing phone tag with somebody, meaning between Russia and Trump's team, and basically have misfired meetings or meetings that didn't happen for like 3 years. Like, that's just doesn't really work that way. You don't stay in contact with somebody for such a prolonged period of time. Just like, we just couldn't get together for coffee.
I don't know, Stefan. I know musicians.
But I mean, and I'm not saying they never got together. It is in the report that they did meet and they talked about stuff, but the second part covers all the obstruction, which is just, it's rampant. It's all bad. It's bad. Just, you got to read it, you got to listen to it, and you got to form your own opinion, and then use your opinion to vote, because that is the only thing you can do.
Or Congress could, impeach him.
Yeah. But your votes for those kind of people are what make things happen. I think a lot of people just vote for the president. It's like, there's a lot of other people.
That's the one that doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's basically the one. That's the one that's just the brown paper bag they stick over the top.
Right. Well, not only that, like the popular vote versus the electoral college. Like,
yeah,
you need to elect your officials that elect your officials.
There's just so much slimy, scummy stuff that is outlined in there, from just the lengths people are willing to go to come out on top. It was disgusting.
Riveting.
It'll make a great.
How many stars?
It'll make a great documentary in 5 years called "How America Got Conned."
Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix presents.
For real though, that's what'll happen, and then everyone will be like, "How did we not know?"
Well, dude, that's the thing. Nobody cares until there's a Netflix documentary about it.
I know.
R. Kelly,
Jesus, I'm
Michael
dying.
Jackson, both of them.
Yeah, it's absurd. So, I'd hope people, read it, gather their own opinion.
We're gonna get an audiobook of it.
Or get an audiobook. Where can you get one?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. The one I was listening to was
it
on Spotify.
Was it a robot voice or somebody actually read it?
No, it was a guy reading it. It was a tidbit dry.
Well, yeah, it's a report.
But I was actually able to keep going through it. It was just called Mueller Report Audio by Timberlane Media was the one I was listening to.
That's the thing, too. If you get it through there and you don't...
I don't think he's all the way done reading it.
Stefan, that's the thing, too. Like, if you go through a source that's just that, a dude on YouTube or something like that, like on Spotify putting it through it, like, can you trust that that's actually...
His was a verbatim reading from the stuff that I...
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I read it, and he did the first half, and that was verbatim. And when he does the redactions, he goes, redacted for this reason, and then there's like a Sharpie sound. It's just like, shh.
Where in the report did they talk about aliens in the bunker? Area 51.
I will say, though, that there is some benefit to reading it versus listening to it. It's kind of got like that, who was that ran against Nixon? Where they were like, oh, he was so good on the radio, but he was really bad on TV.
JFK.
Yeah, the JFK and Nixon. Was that those two? Yeah. where
Yeah, they were saying if
audio-
you would have listened to it on the radio, you would have thought Nixon had won. But if you watched it on TV,
Yeah.
Nixon looked like shit.
because obviously with all the redactions, there are large chunks that are shortened out and just like, oh, I didn't really maybe see that much wrong with this situation. You're like, well,
Right, when you actually look at the fucking, like, crossed out
yeah,
parts
you're like,
in it,
well,
it's
there's
like-
a whole page missing
Yeah.
there, buddy. There's a little bit more info. But there's still enough even inside that where inside the stuff that's left unredacted, you're like, oh, well, they got him. It was Manafort and that Comey guy. They're both douchebags and they're in prison. Well, there's a lot more with the other members that they try to point to you that, oh, we got rid of them. They're not involved with this anymore. But they're all just full of filth and pig slime, and they've just been rolling in it and yowling and squealing.
Stefan's impassioned about this.
I mean, it was like the whole last month, and it's just been picking
Yeah.
up steam. So
Yeah, like it really has now with his statement, actually.
Yeah.
And then you still have people on both camps where it's like you can hear what he says in plain language, and you still have people going, see, he's innocent. He said it himself. It's like, what? I feel like that's
And
just
then not even 5 minutes later, he said that they helped him get elected on Twitter. This guy's a nut job.
I feel like the context of that doesn't really sound as damning. But
No, it doesn't,
Still
but it's still just
ridiculous
like
to
this-
fucking hear like that he actually said it, because he did actually say it.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're at the point right now where it's like it's a war of attrition through ideas, and whether it's true or not, whichever side gets people repeating their rhetoric more, they like, you just say the whole like, oh, he's innocent thing. Mueller pretty much said that he didn't charge him because he was innocent. You get that spreading because a lot of people won't even check out his statement, and they just
let
pass
me tell
along.
you, his opening statement is, you can't charge someone with collusion. Collusion isn't a crime, but conspiracy is. Like, that's why William Barr is able to just be like, well, he said there's no collusion, because you can't charge someone with collusion. That's not a crime. Conspiracy is a crime, and it's a case against them for conspiracy.
Collusion is an alcoholic drink. It's an alcoholic drink that you use to make White Russians.
Which, that's the other thing, though, is in the report, I'm pretty sure he says they don't have enough evidence for collusion, but that's due to the obstruction of justice, because they used ways to erase data, they shredded documents, like... it's all in the report. Just gotta look at it.
One of the things I was talking about my pops with was, it's like, at this point, you'd probably rather see him just serve his presidency, not get reelected, and then prosecuted.
That's what
Afterwards.
I've been talking with this guy at work about. Are they gonna wait? Are they gonna try to double whammy him with federal and then have New York go after them too? Because New York's just chomping at the bit, just waiting. The state of New York is.
What are they going after him for? Taxes?
Taxes right now. And they have some other stuff apparently. I don't think they've really slammed it all out on the table. But my question is, what does America want after this? Do they want... I mean, obviously there's we could get Trump, whatever. But it's like, do you want hard change? Do you want to take a hard turn for actual change with a slightly more... I don't want to use the word radical, but somebody that's going to shake stuff up? Or are you going to go back to someone like Biden who's just going to sit there and be like, it was all a bad dream. Everything's back to normal. I'm Joe Biden. I almost feel like that's the worst thing we could do, is just pull the blanket over our metaphorical mouth and just be like, I'm back tucked in bed. Everything's good to go. We can go back to sweet dreams of how things were.
I don't know, man. But two things are for sure, and I want them soon. I want fucking universal health care, and I want education, like post high school education, to be paid for.
I want to see. I mean, I'd love more money in education, but the things I want to see is, now that we know that I want a hard look taken at our election system, and I want us to implement stuff that they already have in Europe because they've been battling the disinformation stuff. I want a strong education into discerning information online in this age. Now, I'm sure the young kids are probably better at it than the demographic that is truly battling it, which are the old senile fools. But I'd like to see.
I actually saw a statistic on that. It's boomers who spread the most.
Oh yeah, I'm
fake
sure.
news online.
I'm sure, but
because you have the super old who are they're accidentally Googling how to make bran muffins in Facebooks.
Or they're typing like in the little Timmy's page to like his
Facebook,
picture.
please delete.
Yeah, I'd like to see some education and money put towards at least discerning fact from fiction.
Mm-hmm.
That they have stuff like that in Europe for discerning propaganda campaigns or foreign
I would
influence.
like to see that done versus neutering the internet, because we don't want to turn into just like a super censored state, because that's where that leads once you start going into overregulation of some of these platforms. They do need more regulation. They need checks and balances versus what is now. Like we had talked in a previous talk that this is kind of like the end of the Wild West of
the internet.
And we were kind of like a lot of the people whose peers were almost like the cowboys of it, and those are the ones
We really missed out on that Bitcoin gold rush, though.
we like lived through like a free age of the internet where it really had its own like really cool culture to it, and it is the curtain is coming to a close like that, and the feds are coming to roost.
Yeah, you need to find a way to fight disinformation and
keep the good information and keep it available.
And
because that's another way that education can be.
Because that's what the internet was for. The internet was
socialized.
The internet was for sharing, like research papers and information and data. And you need to keep the truth and factual information on there.
What your
I'm
monitor
caressing this.
That's data.
It's been good.
I think it was CERN. They used it to share their research papers.
Yeah, but you need to fight against all the disinformation that's being put out there from anti-vaxxers or people telling folks they need to drink bleach and get the autism out of their children, and you can see it because it's in the parasites, which are literally sloths of their intestines being crapped out of their body. That was a disturbing article. Did you see that one?
No.
There's like a pastor from New Jersey and some other guy, and they went to Africa, and they're telling these people, drink this. It's a miracle cure. It'll get rid of your kids' diseases and like their autism and stuff. And you can see it. The proof is here. It's these parasites that come these white parasites that come out of their when they shit. That's the parasites that's causing all these problems. You know what that white strand is? It's parts of their intestines getting slothed off from the bleach. They're just fucking killing these people.
Jesus.
It's like, you're disgusting. You're disgusting people. And like the internet should be a place where you should not have to do as much work as currently needed to fact check everything, in my opinion.
Is this what you meant by when you walked in, that this is going to be the dark web episode? You already had this planned.
No, I thought this was going to be a dark episode because I thought we weren't going to have any lights on because of your light sensitivity, and then like everything was all falling down. It was just going to be like, this is how we get on the dark web with just a dark YouTube video.
For those of you who really can't tell, like that, you can tell that the video quality is different, but it is fairly dark in here today. It looks a lot brighter in the video.
And I think the other thing is people need to stop being so passive too, because remember 2016, that was the election, or was it 2018? I don't even remember when the last election was. But you remember there were certain people who were like, oh,
2006.
all the candidates are the same. Oh, don't even vote. It's a waste of your time. You got snagged. You got snagged by Russell Brand and some Russian bots, and you done fucked up. Like, you got to fucking vote.
Does Russell Brand preach that shit?
Yeah. He was like, oh, they're all the same. Blah, blah, blah. He was at the time. He might have swung his hair the other way, but there was a couple people that we knew who were just on there just like, it's not even worth your time voting. They're all the same bullshit.
Okay, British man.
Yeah, it's like you're not even American, but he wasn't the only one doing it. There was people here
Not to say
stateside.
that it's not a bad thing to get interested in other countries' politics, but
You have to vote. It's your duty as a citizen of this great state and country. And I wish I could just play some John Philip Sousa right now, but it's not queued up. Flag just comes down behind me. You have to vote. Read the Mueller Report.
dude, you're starting to sound like
Alex Jones!
another video by John Oliver. I've noticed the format with his videos is that at the end of everything that he does, he's some grand piece, and then he has like 8 kids come out and they all sing a song together, and they release balloons from the bottom, and then they have a fucking mascot come out. Something very similar to like that.
Well, I'm sorry about that little rant, but it's important today. To me. To you. What's going on here? I can't find my illicit streams here.
Fucking eyeballs, man.
How do they feel?
Not good. You wanna call this one? Just we got an hour in and watch.
Why? Because your eyeballs are dying?
Yeah.
Sure. We love you, America.
Staring at the screen is not really doing well for my head, to be quite honest. So yeah, we love you, America. We just so that was like, half catching up. One story about Ricardo.
I feel like I had way more stories. I need to get a memo pad or something that I can write stuff down over the week.
Make a narrative. It's called Notes.
Yeah, because I feel like I had some good stories that I want to share with you, and I kind of forgot them because I get in here and the pressure really gets to me, guys, and I just start shaking. I get the yips real bad, and that's the end of it. I just
go out there and vote, says Stefan.